Alright boys, we're going to keep the player reviews rolling, and up next on the list, man, we're going to go ahead and take a look at another Curse of the Left Evolution card for none other than Marcus Rashford. Marcus Rashford is an 85 rated card. He has the controlled acceleration type, right footed with 5-star skill moves and 3-star weak foot. Now, as you guys know, yesterday we did get the Marcus Rashford Ultimate Scream SBC, and apologies we didn't do a player review on that. I was out of town, boys, but I feel like this evolution, if you don't have the fodder to actually complete the SBC, is a really nice alternative. Now, the evolution is a paid evolution and it does cost 25,000 coins, and Rashford's currently going on the market for like 7k, so in total it's going to cost you like 30 to like 35k to obtain the card. Now, we do see a bit of versatility with the card as he can play the left mid, striker, and left wing positions. And looking at his in-game stats in a bit more detail, boys, I feel like with the evolution, he does actually get some pretty nice upgrades. Now, compared to his regular rare gold card, boys, he does end up getting a +2 upgrade to his pace, a +1 upgrade to his shooting. He gets a +3 upgrade to his passing, a +6 to his dribbling, and then also a +8 to his physicality. I feel like the +6 to his dribbling and then also the upgrade to his physicality is going to be really important. If we were to compare the evolution with the two Ultimate Scream versions, boys, I would say they're pretty close. Like, for example, the striker version, the evolution does have a +1 when it comes to his pace, and then the Scream version does have a little bit better shooting and passing. They have the same dribbling and then also the same physicality, boys. I mean, the cost of the SBC is very close to 300,000 coins, so I mean, for 30k in total to get yourself like a nice alternative, I feel like this is a huge W. Now, the one thing that I feel like is honestly going to make the card so much more effective in game, boys, is the fact that with the evolution, he does get a really nice upgrade to like his subcategory dribbling stats. I mean, it is kind of crazy, boys, but he does end up getting like a +13 upgrade to his agility and then also a +20 upgrade to his balance. And compared to the Ultimate Screen versions, this one does have a lot better dribbling. So I do expect him to be very smooth on the ball. I do expect him to be very clinical. And with the way that the card is set up, boys, I feel like a lot of it is going to come down to like how you want to use him in game. If you do want to play him out wide and you're maybe a little bit worried about his passing, the Deadeye chemistry style would be a really nice option. The finisher really good as well. But if you do want to run him at the striker position where he gets like into really good areas and kind of like finishes off chances, I feel like the Hawk would actually be pretty solid as well. Now, with the new evolution, boys, when it comes to playstyles, I will say it is a bit of a letdown that he doesn't get a playstyle plus, but from the season pass, I'm pretty sure that you can give him like the finesse shot playstyle plus, which is honestly going to be insane. But with the Evo, he does end up getting the press proven, man. Now, I feel like the press proven playstyle is a little bit underrated. I feel like the left stick dribbling is honestly going to be a lot better with the press proven playstyle. And then he does also have power shot, rapid, and quick steps. So like the Evo potential going forward is most definitely there. So with the way that the card is set up in the player roles that he does have, I mean, inside forward, if you do want to run him as a left mid or left wing, is easily going to be your best bet. But if you do want to run him at the striker position, I mean, poacher isn't too bad. Advanced forward, I mean, it would have been ideal if he had a player role plus for that, but even without the player role plus, man, I feel like running him as an advanced forward would still actually work really well. And that's what we're going to test out in today's video. Now, as you guys probably already know, we did do a player review on Doku using him in this evolution. It's going to be really interesting to compare the two players and see whether or not Rashford is the better option. If you guys do enjoy these FC26 player reviews and you want to see more videos like this on the channel, definitely let me know by leaving a like. Turn on that notification bell so you guys never miss an upload. And then if you are new to the channel, please consider subscribing as we are on the road to 20,000 subscribers. But without further ado, man, let's go ahead and jump into game number 1. Alright boys, here we are jumping into game number 1 using the new Rashford Evolution. We are coming up against a 4-4-1-1. Foden, Yamal, Schneider, Mbappe player of the month. Okay, man, so this is going to be a really good test. When I saw like his defense and then also the midfield, I didn't really expect player of the month Mbappe up top, man, so it's going to be a really interesting game. Now, in game number 1, boys, we are going to be playing Marcus Rashford at the striker position. We did give him the hot chemistry style, and I feel like if we can kind of like get him in behind or maybe like get him into like really good areas, he should be a very solid striker. Now, the one upgrade, boys, that I'm actually really excited to test out with Rashford is the upgrade to his dribbling, because as you guys know, man, like his regular rare gold card doesn't have great dribbling stats. He does also have a bit of a lengthier build, but if we do a little bit of left stick dribbling, hey man, with press proven, it's actually a lot better now. Does also have the 5-star skill moves, obviously. It's not bad, boys. I feel like in those more advanced positions, he's definitely going to be like able to get the job done. Now, a little bit of patient build up. I might try to get Busquets a little bit further forward. Rashford, hold it up. This guy's doing like a lot of second man press. Power shot. You know what, boys? I feel like the power shot playstyle, like in a central position, honestly isn't too bad. And for some reason, I feel like Rashford's power shots are a little bit better compared to like other players. This guy's playing a, yeah, boys, this guy's going to play a really high line. Marcus Rashford. This is where we use rapid and quick step, boys. With the hot chemistry style, man, I mean, he is very, very quick. Good skill move right there. Go for a shot. Kunde with the block, man. I probably should have gone for like an extra pass right there. Now, we are using Carlos Alberto and then also Beckenbauer, the silver superstar, so that's going to be quite interesting. Rashford, good attacking positioning. You know what, man? The acceleration could have been a little bit better right there. It's a good pass, though. Chetki, lovely finish, man. That link-up play is going to be really important as well. I will say, boys, if you do kind of like prefer a counter-attacking style of FC26, he definitely fits that style of play. I wonder if he's going to try to step right here, boys. He's not controlling any of his center backs. We'll try to play through. Now he is. Marcus Rashford, boys. That's really good agility right there. Regular shot. It's a great finish, man. He does have the 3-star weak foot, but his 3-star weak foot actually isn't that bad in game. Now, obviously, like, it is better if you can get it onto his right foot, but the left-footed finishing is not bad at all. Rashford again. What a skill move. Power shot. Boys, that honestly would have been the highlight of the video, man. That skill move right there through the legs. I will say it is a little bit lucky, but it was very, very good. I feel like whenever you try to do a skill move first time, for example, like the heel to heel, I feel like it's just like a lot more effective. You kind of catch your opponent off guard a little bit. Chetki again. He's tracking back with his fullback right there. It's quite interesting. Marcus Rashford. Lovely shot, boys. I mean, if you can get him into really good positions, he is a very clinical player. Ooh, for Lamendi, that's a great tackle. Rashford again. Lovely first touch. And now we accelerate. R3 touch. That's so clean, boys. The R3 touch is so underrated. You get a little bit of like an acceleration boost as well. For you guys that don't know, if your player doesn't have the trickster playstyle, if you go for an R3 touch while sprinting, you're just going to like pop the ball up a little bit. And like I said, man, like with the press proven playstyle, it is a little bit of like an underrated playstyle to have. Marcus Rashford, R3 touch again. Ooh, Jordi Alba does catch up to him right there. I probably should just release the shot a little bit sooner. I did delay it a little bit. Rashford low driven near post. It would have been nice if he had a low driven playstyle. Prodigy Son, drop it back. Little corner tactic right here. Rashford, finesse shot. A little bit too much power, man. See, like finesse shot playstyle plus low driven would honestly take the card to another level. I'm going to signal Aitana to make that run. And with Rashford, I might just try to play it through. What a ball, man. What a ball from Marcus Rashford. That's much better. Aitana, lovely finish, boys. Okay, so the link-up play and like general passing isn't anything too crazy, but I will say you can create a lot with him. He is going to misplace like a couple passes from time to time, but as long as it's like a simple pass, it's not going to be that bad. That's another great finish. All right, boys, straight into game number 2 we go, and so far, so good. I think that is safe to say if you don't have the fodder to complete the Ultimate Scream SBC, and you do want like a special version of Rashford, the Evolution is actually really good in my opinion. Like the upgrade to his dribbling definitely takes the card to like another level. So, oh, Chetki, boys, great pressure right there. I'm going to signal Rashford to make that run. Now we just got time to through ball. There we go. Marcus Rashford up against Jordi Alba. Rashford's too quick, boys. Rashford's too quick. 3-star weak foot as well. That's actually a pretty difficult finish in my opinion. Like, it was pretty far away from goal, a pretty tight angle as well. That's incredible. All right, boys, now a little bit of patient build-up right here. I'm going to try to overload the right-hand side. We do have our fullback making that run. Is he going to track it? Rashford played through. Nice, boys. Carlos Alberto. Carlos Alberto does have low driven, man. We could go for a low driven with him. Now we'll just drop it back. Rashford, a bit of a tight angle. Ooh, it's a good save by the goalkeeper. I actually thought that his defender was going to get a block right there. Now, this guy's running down the line quite a bit with Lamine Yamal, so we got to keep that in mind. Rashford, nice. Now just go R3 touch. Look at the acceleration boost right there, boys. That's insane. Lovely finish as well. Once you break that defensive line, boys, I mean, it is quite difficult to catch up to him. He did kind of track that run, but then he, like, stopped. Marcus Rashford, nice. Good close control. Cancel. Now do it again. Finish. It's what he does, boys. We're honestly cooking with the card. What a finish that is. Not even, like, too much power behind it, but it was very accurate. Rashford, nice play through. I'm pretty sure we're onside. Finesse shot near post. What a finish, boys. He doesn't even have the finesse shot play style, but you can still use it sometimes. Good second man press right there. Busquets. Should I maybe try to play it to Busquets? No, we got Rashford in so much space right here. I don't think he's going to move his goalkeeper. Yeah, it's a good finish, man. It's a good finish. I mean, the finishing in and around the box with the hot chemistry style, boys, has honestly been one of the standout stats. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That is us using the new Rashford Evolution card in a few games of FUT Champions. And I will say, boys, if you can't afford the SBC, I feel like the Evolution is a really nice, cheap alternative. Now, as you guys know, we did play him at the striker position with the hot chemistry style. And I feel like going forward, man, with the rapid and quick step play styles, I mean, once you break that defensive line, man, it's very difficult to catch up to him. And then in those more advanced positions, I feel like the finishing for the most part was very good, even though he does have the 3-star weak foot. On the ball, man, the upgrade to his dribbling honestly takes the card to a whole nother level. I feel like the dribbling with the press proven was a lot more effective, especially with the 5-star skill moves. The passing for the most part wasn't too bad, but I will say it is a little bit hit and miss. So if you do want to play him out wide, or if you are a little bit worried about his passing, you could give him a chem style to improve on that a little bit more. But I feel like from an attacking perspective, he's one of those players that are like very difficult to defend against. He does kind of give me like maybe like a Nico Williams, Rafael Leao type of vibe. So if you do prefer those types of players, I feel like he's going to be a really good option for you. Now, as of recording the video, boys, he is going on the market for like 7,000 coins, and the cost of the evolution is 25k. So in total, you're looking at around 30 to 35k to obtain the card, which is honestly really good value in my opinion. Because he is 85 rated and he doesn't have a playstyle plus, I feel like the Evo potential going forward is really good as well, man. From the season pass, you can give him like a few extra playstyles. And then the one playstyle plus from the season pass that I feel like would work really well with Rashford, man, is obviously the finesse shot playstyle plus, boys. If you give him the finesse shot and you run him out wider at the striker position, cutting in onto his right foot and going for a finesse shot is honestly going to be so OP. The standout stat for me personally, boys, was his 89 pace, and with the hot chemistry style, I mean 95 acceleration, 90 sprint speed with both the rapid and quick step. So if you do kind of want to play with like this year's meta and this year's style of play, if you do play him out wide and just like run down the line, I know it's ratty, boys, but that's going to be a very good way to go ahead and use him. I would say the only real letdown for the card at this stage of the game is the fact that he doesn't have a playstyle plus, and that he could also use like a few extra playstyles. But other than that, man, he does have a really good setup. Now, we did already do a play review for Jeremy Doku using him in this evolution, and if I had to compare the two, boys, if you are looking for a player out wide, I would still maybe lean a little bit more towards Doku just because he does have the rapid playstyle plus. Because he does have that smaller build as well, I feel like he fits this year's style of play a little bit more. Like, you know, the dribbling in game is very effective. He is very swift on the ball. But if you are looking for a striker, boys, I feel like Rashford would honestly cook in like a 2-striker formation, especially if you do pair him with like a smaller, more agile type of one. And yeah, man, for like 25,000 coins, I feel like the evolution is very good value. If you do have him in the club untradeable, or if you can pick him up off of the market, a very solid option for the evolution, and I would definitely recommend him. But that is going to be the end of today's video. If you guys did enjoy it, let me know by leaving a like, comment down below what player you guys would like to see next in another player review. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing as we are on the road to 20,000 subscribers. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for clicking on today's video. I've been your boy Booba, and I'll catch you guys in another one very soon. Peace.